it's not usual for me to have a shake or at least make one before a workout, but after going to the gym a bit more over the last few weeks, then I've sort of needed a bit more protein. So I found this the other day. So it's hemp powder, it's hemp seeds, so it's all whole foods, and these are just obviously all oats. The only thing that's a bit annoying is having soy milk. I could get a proper one, like a Plenish brand, but there wasn't any. But yeah, it's all to improve recovery, try and improve a bit of muscle mass as well, because like I said, I'm doing a lot more training. This one's going to be a bit different today because I haven't got that much time. I'm going to do a home workout. I'm going to focus on my back, and I'm going to still fit in my zone 2. 20 minutes, which isn't going to be the best in this heat, and then do mainly pull-ups, which I will put in now. So it's been a while since I did a home workout, and it was actually quite good, to be fair. I mean, I've done 20 minutes zone 2 followed by a back workout, and like I said the other day, the focus of my workouts now have been trying to do 20 minutes of zone 2 every single day, and I've stuck to that. And I'll pop up the numbers on the screen now, but my output or average wattage has increased over the last few days. That's bound to happen, but do I feel better from it? Probably not too much in my day-to-day life, but I'm hoping that that will translate maybe in about 2 to 3 weeks. And that comes on to the next part, which is going to help me improve my diabetic control, metabolic health, is I'm looking into purchasing a continuous glucose monitor, CGM. And obviously I get my bloods taken and I do my HbA1c, which does a 3-month measure. But in between that time, even on a daily basis, I don't know what's happening with the glucose spikes, insulin levels. So having a CGM is going to give me a greater control, see whether there's certain types of foods that I'm thinking are good for me. So obviously I've got this, whatever you want to call it, after workout shake, but it could be really bad for me. Same way I've got a lot of bananas, I try and have 2 a day. And it's just looking at individualizing my diet for me and seeing if I can drive that diabetic number down. This week I've done a lot more aerobic activity alongside the zone 2. So I did an endurance workout at the gym, which was ski ergs, it was wall balls. It was more, I would say, like a hybrid high rock style, but them sorts of things are creeping more and more into my workouts, which I'm hoping does improve other areas. The one thing that hasn't improved this week is sleep, and that has been, if you are in the UK, there has been the worst heat wave I've known for a long time. And anyone who doesn't live in the UK, our homes are built in brick, insulated to maximum levels to retain heat. We've got central heating and we've got fireplaces. I mean, there's one in the back there. We are not designed to have cool homes, so the sleeping has been pretty poor. I've probably been averaging 2 o'clock in the morning going to bed. I've used that time to good effect. I've been doing the website, been redesigning it, coding it to make it more effective and hopefully give people a clearer idea on what we do. So that is something, like I said, I need to keep it more consistent, because 4 hours or less in sleep increases insulin resistance, which I can't afford for any of that, to be honest. So I need to improve that and get a grip of it straight away. The next week is looking good in terms of weather, so there's nothing really that's going to stop me in that way. And the week ahead, I've got to continue with the workouts, I've got to continue with the zone 2, and hopefully I get that CGM sooner so I can see what is actually happening with my blood glucose levels, which is the key. And before I finish this video, there's something I wanted to point out about social media. Now, more and more people are creating medical advice or medical content on both short form and long form. But a lot of the content is focusing on the 1%. They are hyper focusing on things that may not bring much benefit to a lot of people because, in my opinion and in my experience, even myself included, we're not doing the majority of things that can easily influence your health for the better. So, for example, improving your basal activity, improving your diet, improving your sleep. There's so many things that you can hyper fixate on that are going to give you a greater return. And they're looking at all these little peptides and whatever it is that may say remove microplastics from certain things, which might affect literally 0.5% of your life. Focus on the main things, focus on the pillars of health and your life, and you will get the greatest returns, because otherwise you will constantly be stressing about, is this optimal for me? Is this optimal for my lifestyle? And you will never find a perfect balance. I've made this healthy shake using an ultra processed non-dairy milk. Now, if I didn't have that, then I may not be able to have this shake, and it's just removing a bit of enjoyment within my life. So you've got to have a lot of things in context. And I've said this before, but I feel like a lot of people are being misguided by the wrong types of people, or people who lack the experience within real life scenarios. And hopefully by watching these types of videos, you can see that I actually do look after myself. I've got a low body fat, I've got a decent amount of strength and performance, I eat a very good diet, I work within the medical industry. I look at it from all aspects, and I try and be as unbiased as possible to give people, well, what essentially I'm doing. I wouldn't advise anyone to do anything that I'm not doing, and I've always said that about every aspect of my life. So we will see whether this has improved my health. But as always, if you've got this far in the video, thanks very much for watching. Any comments, put them below, and I will see you in the next one.